Question. Did you know that this one simple act of cleaning can actually waste money? Oh, yeah, it could waste money. It could also waste time. Back in a minute. I don't know what the problem is with technology sometimes, but sometimes this happens. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. And the last thing I would like to do is waste anyone's time, especially yours. Let's get right to it. One of the biggest mistakes that people make, they may even be spending money on good cleaning product. Okay. What they don't do, ta-da, is let the product sit and do its job. Don't take a product, swish it around somewhere, spray it all over the place, and in a hurried fashion, like 3 seconds later, wipe it off and think you're going to do the job. Believe it or not, leaving the product after it has been sprayed or after it has been used or diluted or after those dishes need to soak in the sink or the dish pan, let it sit there. Let the chemical do its job. Now, why is that a mistake? That's a mistake that could cost, because sometimes people get frustrated and they go bananas trying to clean up things like extremely quickly without the thing working. And what do they use in their frantic thing? They start using more and more product and start wasting a lot of money using that product up, not to mention the hot water, gallons and gallons going by. No, take a breath. Let it sit. Here's what I do. When I have to clean something up, for example, this is what I do when I clean my utensils, okay? First of all, I work my cleaning as I go along. If I'm making a meal, I don't wait till the end of the meal when I'm tired and just want to chill. No, I work as I go along. I find this is very helpful. So what I do is I fill up. I don't have a dish pan because right now the dish pan is doing something else. So what I use instead, I use a stainless steel pot, which sounds really crazy. However, I fill up this. It's not a big one either, by the way. It's like a saucepan size. I fill that thing up with hot, sudsy water using that good quality product that we talked about that begins with letter D. Can I tell you something? Diluted, it still works. You do not have to. In fact, if you use too much of that straight, you're going to spend a ton of time rinsing and rinsing and rinsing. There's no purpose of that. That product is so superb that a little dab will do you, if you know what I'm saying. So what I do is I fill up that little saucepan with lots of hot water because it's little, so I'm generous with the hot water. And I'm still using a diluted amount. Get a load of this. I'll take, for example, the straight bottle of that product that begins with letter D, that many of us know what I'm talking, and it's blue. I count this. See, this is where I'm a bean counter. I'll count about 5 to 6, maybe maximum 7 drops. Put it in that bottle of an empty, larger, old bottle of dish detergent from another product that I had about 3 years ago, which was worthless other than the bottle. I'll fill that up with water. And believe you me, I could still pour that into my hot water with the little saucepan. I let my utensils soak in there. I let them soak in there and everything comes out. I rinse them and it comes out clean easily. I'm not standing there frantically trying to figure it all out. No. So this is a common mistake. We've all done it. And let's get back to that product and similar products of that nature. Don't waste your money on cheap dish detergent. I cannot emphasize this any more than that. I just can't. I cannot emphasize this because some of them smell good. Some of them even look like the real deal. Are they the real deal? I don't know. Some of them are just cheap knockoffs. I don't know. But I'm not going to waste my money testing it out to find out. I'm just going to go. I'd rather get a small bottle of the great stuff and let it stretch than fool myself into buying these big, it looks like you're getting so much bottle. And it's not that product. And no, this is not a sponsored ad for the product that begins with letter D. We all know the product that I'm talking about. Am I right or am I right? And that product is quite versatile. For example, you could take that product that begins with letter D, you could add some vinegar, and you could add some water. And that does a great job when you're like cleaning out a shower and things of that nature, washing down a sink. It's just, to me, this stuff really, really works. So here's my rule of thumb. Let the chemical sit. Now, going on to other products, different products, those spray products that you like to spray and wipe, spray, let it sit. Keep your room ventilated. Don't keep the kids around. You don't want anyone in harm's way. Let the chemical sit a minute or two at the very least. Then wipe it off. You'll be shockingly amazed at this. Okay. Next, do we actually have to have so many things? Getting back to washing dishes for a second, do we actually have to have so many dishes all the time? I'm not talking about when you want to treat yourself for a special occasion and set up some really pretty dishes for a holiday or whatever. I think we overtly use too many things. Too many serving dishes, too many pots, too many pans, too many utensils. How do you feel about that? Don't forget, let me know in the comment section below. I'm very, very curious to know. Do you simplify it? This is the year of simplify. Okay, really meant that, because that's exactly my agenda. Keeping things simple. Keep it simple, sweetie. The KISS method of doing things. Just like when you go to the grocery store, your meal planning, try to make low ingredient meals. You save money, you save time, you save cleanup, you save effort, you really do. You're saving all around. So too with your meals. You don't need sometimes that extra serving thing. Sometimes you could just put the thing from its original pot, get one of those, what do they call that? Trivet, whatever that thing is called. Put it on your table so your table isn't burned. Put something there, whatever, that protects. Put that thing right there. You can just serve yourself. You could do things family style and just serve yourself. And speaking of family, I just want to get into this for a minute. If you are, serving a few people, I think it's only courteous. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I guess I'm old school. But just saying, everyone can absolutely do their part, clean up after themselves. Think about something for a second. You come home from a hard day's work, whether you work from home, working hard, or working outside, working hard, right? The last thing you need to do is be the chief cook, bottle washer of everything in life. If you happen to have others that you were kind enough to cook for, let them help. By the way, many people want to help. Some people stop it, and then they want to be the martyr and the saint and go, oh, I did this, I did that. No. Just everybody pick up after yourself and put the thing in, whatever the thing may be, in a nice sudsy sink. Let it sit for a few minutes. Have yourself a cup of tea while everything is sitting. But cleaning up as you go along is very, very helpful. So there. So two things. Clean up as you go along. Use a better cleaning product and let it sit. Let it sit. I guess that's three things, huh? Well, you got the message. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. Why? Because I really do appreciate who? You. Don't forget to come back in the future for some more money-saving tips and tricks. And let's see if I could close out this show without any problems. I'll be back with a wave. Take good care, everybody. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Bye-bye.